I started by asking him the state of affairs in Nigeria's printing industry.
Printing industry in Nigeria today is a third-class provision. We've still never gotten to the level we are looking at, because how printing started in Nigeria, printing in those days, in the 70s, were known to be a dropped-out class business. Those that could not make it to university, those that could not make it to secondary school, you go to learn printing through apprenticeship. Then you will not be taught the genealogy of printing. What you're supposed to be taught, what you will be taught that time was, this is types. Then there was no computer, so you didn't type anything. From there, we have the letterpress, not the offsets. Then we call it letterpress. The letterpress is such that if you are typing a program, you have to pick from letter A, put letter B, put letter C to get a word. And this is what the yesterday's printers are still carrying about. We, the so-called the modern printers, who have still not arrived. Why am I saying so? We are buying Tokumbo, fairly used machines that have been used abroad. Maybe these white men, this computerized aged printing has gone to their place, and they now want to shift the old machines to Nigeria. You realize that up till now we are still using cord, a machine that you are going to use 4 times to get a process color. You have to put cyan, and after printing the cyan on that paper, you bring it out, change the plates, wash the machine. Who told you that you've been able to wash the machine of the blue that was there first before you even put the yellow? By the time the blue then mixed with the yellow, you are not getting the actual registration. Rather, you are getting something you believe is close by, and you use your hand to set the machine. Then you are not getting it.
What is his background in printing, and what gets him excited about the industry?
I am a son of a printer. My late father was the first printer in the southeastern zone of Nigeria. He started printing in Umuahia, even before I was born. So when I saw printing right from the days of picking types from the type box, when I came into Lagos, I moved into Yaba College of Technology. I said, can I improve on this printing? Because I don't want a situation I will use 10 days to get a line of word. Then I moved into printing technology. I read printing technology. I came out as the best student then in 1993. And today, I am doing printing with ease, printing with joy. My father is no more. How I wish he's still alive today to see that there is a machine that is as long as 2 feet, 3 feet, not when they were using Adana machine, which I can be carrying about. Use your hand, as if you are cocking gun. But the printing of today has gone that you can sit down like this. There was no air conditioning in those days. In short, you don't even need fan. Who is using fan? Because you are moving from one corner to the other, so you may not really need those things. And if you put on fan, it will find away those papers. But today, when you jog your papers and set them into the machine knows how to pick it. In those days, you will see our fathers doing, picking one paper and put on the machine, using the other hand to bring it out, pick this other one. For we that are into computerization now, the machine must have matched our hands 10 times a day before we get it out. So what pushes me to printing was to make sure Nigerians, when I look at papers like Awake, you read papers like Daily Trust then, or Daily Times, International Times, you read this thing, you will not see any stains on the paper. You will not get anything altered. You won't alter anything. Then you will not look at Nigerian printing. Before we finish 100 papers, 60 already has gone wasted on the ground. So when a printer gives you job, if it's demanding for 500 copies, you have to print 700 to sort 5 and waste 2. Who pays for the other one? So when you have a challenge, you have a determination of taking your people, the way Moses took the people out of the land of bondage to the promised land. We believe, we the younger ones, we have to come and pick this printing from the Abrahamic age to the modernized age.
I also asked him how he funded his business before partnering with the Bank of Industry.
We were using the conventional bank, we were using the legal banks, we were using loan from money lenders that they will demand for 30%. And some of them will ask you, you have to bring your deep freezer, bring your television, bring your chairs. You have to empty your house for the sake of getting money from the money lenders. In short, if you don't give them energy, they will ask you to bring your wife as well. All in the case of getting loan to finance your job. But it comes, one day I was watching the television. I saw from Smedan that Bank of Industry, Central Bank has earmarked about 5 billion naira for small and medium scale industry to be financed by Bank of Industry. The very first time I said, they will share this money among themselves. That is Nigerian mentality for you. And if you don't have anybody there, you don't need to go. Little or no time, one of my microfinance bank walked into this office through a friend and said, sir, you can bank with us. Within 3 months, we can give you a loan. All you need to have is just 20% of the total money you are looking for. I said, the money I'm looking for is well over 5 million naira. He said, it doesn't mean. They can give up to 10 million. When they left the office, I said, oh my God, see group of 419. But at the second thought, I said, no, let's consider. If I'm looking for 5 million naira, so I just need just 200,000 naira. I mean, I think 10% of 5 million, I need about 500,000 naira or just 1 million naira to get 5 million. So what are we saying? Let me try. Okay, let me go for 4 million first and see what they will tell me. It's just 800,000. Okay, let's try. But on my trial, I realized that even they themselves were using me first to launch themselves into the Bank of Industry because they came in. But when the 3 months elapsed, money didn't come out. They didn't eat my money. I started withdrawing the one I saved from them before these people will eat my money. But on the other way, they say, Oga, you are saving and you are withdrawing. That is not what we are saying. We need you to have a principal stake. I put back the money. And they said that Bank of Industry have refused giving them. They said people should come with collateral. I said, initially, you didn't tell me. After much noise with them, they said Bank of Industry has asked them to hands off. And they have forwarded my document to me. It was there. They directed me to Bank of Industry themselves. I got in there like an individual. I didn't know anybody. I didn't even know which office I was going. From the reception, I told them, I'm going to Bank of Industry. They said, this is Bank of Industry. I said, okay, Lagos region. They said, okay, whom do you want to see? I said, I don't know anybody. Somebody directed me from MX Savings and Loans Limited. That is why I'm here. They directed me. It was the security person that said, when you go, the manager in charge is Mr. Raymond. I said, it's all right, thank you. I got in there. He said, okay, we have your paper. Are you Hot Rock from Hot Rock Concept? I said, yes. I said, we have your papers. But unfortunately, sir, your papers are not complete. I said, I have sent in everything you asked me to. He said, those people didn't tell me all their requirements. That is why they asked them to tell me to come by myself. I took the other remaining papers to them. Though it's not easy collecting loan from Bank of Industry, but then if you are able to collect loan from Bank of Industry, it means you are a complete Nigerian. You have met all the national requirements.
What impact did having the new equipment have on the business?
You see, there is nothing that is as good as my own. You cannot borrow somebody's clothes and wear it and get satisfied with the clothes. One day is either you rest your legs and the cloth tears and the owner will query you. Since my upliftment, let me say, so to say, from Bank of Industry, helping us to acquire the machine, you you can boldly go to your clients and say, this is what I am doing. We promise you delivering your job done in a very cool environment, conducive environment, because one thing in printing is you don't need to expose somebody's job to others. People are very, very being careful of who they are giving their jobs, because carrying someone's job from here to here could expose the person. So people believe their jobs should be done. They should be the first to see their job before the third party. So when you have your machine, a lot of people will come in, let me see your machine. Hope it's not Tokumbo, the one that will be printing and tearing my media. You said no. When they get the machine, they say, wow, so you are now in business. We can patronize you. So the increase in patronage has been so large. If not for the economy we are having now, it's biting everybody. Some people will do it, you finish the job for now, no money. But then you are rest assured that somebody is owing you. It's better than when you want to go and owe somebody. Now that somebody is owing you, you can ask from your bank, they can give it to you. But the task now is biting everybody. How to make the returns is what we are scratching. After all, we are still starting. But we know our future is even brighter than some of the people that started 5 years before us.
Is he happy with the bank?
I am very happy with the Bank of Industry. Oh, the reason there is, Bank of Industry has been able to put food on my table. They didn't demand for much. You didn't give any of them ordinary water whenever they come in here. You tell them, let me cool your taste. They say, no, that's not what they are here for. So at a stage, we were wondering whether they are being monitored from their head office that they cannot even take water while they are here. So everything was so straight. You don't need to see the manager. You don't need to see the director. You don't need to see the executive chairman of Bank of Industry before you can get the loan. I believe my loan processes started from the reception and ended at the reception. If not only for the day the manager asked of the two guarantors. And unfortunately, one of my guarantors, who is a reverend, was on ministerial course to Kenya. The man asked me to give him his number. I gave him. He didn't use my phone. He used his own phone to telephone this man. At Kenya, the man answered, so who is this? His name is this. I said, okay. Are you Reverend? Okay. He said, yes. He said, all right. Do you know one Mr. Samson? He said, no. He said, Chief. I said, okay, yeah. I didn't know. He said, hope no problem. He said, no. He said, can you stand for him if we want you? How do you know him? That was the interview in my presence. So there was no secret. If I say I'm not happy with Bank of Industry, then I'm a very stupid human being. These are people that were so open in transacting the business with me. They don't know me from Adam, only papers. You only write on papers, type for them, they keep the document.
So what did he have to provide before he got the loan?
It's not tedious. If you're a sincere Nigerian, getting loan from Bank of Industry should not take you 2 months. They say 3 months. It shouldn't take you more than that 3 months or within 3 months. Because why it's tedious is to those who refuse to abide by the rules and regulations of being a good Nigerian citizen. It's tedious because when you don't have an existing office, you go and hire office. The next day they visit you, they see the real owner of the office. It's tedious for you. That is when we will say it's tedious.
The agricultural sector due to limited processing and preservation capacity. This results in high food prices and food importation with its attendant effects on the nation's foreign reserves. To enable Nigerians optimize the benefits from the country's vast agricultural products such as cassava, oil palm, rice, tomatoes and others, the Bank of Industry has launched a 5 billion naira cottage agro-processing fund, the CAP Fund. Customers can access the fund to establish plants to process our various agro-produce into food products or intermediate raw materials for industries at a single-digit interest rate of 9% per annum. For more information on the CAP Fund, please visit www.boinigeria.com/capfund. Bank of Industry, developing Nigeria's agro-processing industry through the CAP Fund.
Mr. Sampson has said it all. You don't need an intermediary between you and the Bank of Industry, and fulfilling their requirements would only help you put some enduring structure to your business. Go to any of their offices nearest to you or visit their website at boinigeria.com. You will also find the best funding options for your business there. All you need to do is download the BOI SME Loan app from the Google Play Store so that you can start applying for your loan today. If you want to know how to maximize the BOI Loan app, tweet at me at KAY Alayande and I'll give you all the information you require. I'm Kaide Alayande. Bye-bye.